6 players caught cheating. In every football game, there are always plays that are very poorly explained. Maybe a ball that didn't go in, or a shot that hit another player before it left. But what if a player pretends something that didn't happen? Stay until the end to see the 6 players caught cheating, because it always goes unnoticed by the referee. A pinch, a handoff, or even a punch or slap suffered. There are many sad and at the same time funny moments in a match, especially if it's a very important game. Before we start, we have some news for you. There's a giveaway happening on the channel for an iPhone as soon as we reach 400,000 subscribers. To participate, you need to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell and comment using the hashtag #TopTenEVT. Like and share this news with your friends. Remember to comment with the hashtag #TopTenEVT. Join now, because it's totally free, and you have the chance to win an iPhone in any color you want. Let's go! Some players are very well known thanks to their insinuations on the field, and others are also known as dishonest, who do everything to get out with the victory inside the football field. Even the greatest players in the world today have simulated plays that, as everyone can see, in fact, nothing happened. Today, we'll see together 7 moments of these players who tried to deceive everyone with their simulations and dirty tricks, but they didn't think they would be discovered a few minutes later. So now see our list of these artists. Number 1. We open our list with a very funny play. One of these most well-known plays was made by goalkeeper Marwin Hitz during a penalty kick against his team, Augsburg. In the play, the 92-meter Swiss goalkeeper, who was fighting against his team's relegation in the German championship, ended up making one of the strangest plays in the history of football. With the penalty mark against his team 12 minutes into the second half, the goalkeeper quickly went to the penalty mark, criticizing the decision of the referee, as almost all goalkeepers do. However, the goalkeeper's real intention was different. While gesturing and turning to all the players standing there, Marwin Hitz was actually digging a hole in the penalty mark that the ball would be placed for the kick. At the time he was opening the hole in the marking, no one on the field found the goalkeeper's reaction strange, as it is very common for everyone not to agree with the marking of a penalty against their team. The Swedish keeper's feet worked. During the penalty kick, French attacker Anthony Modeste did not notice the hole in his path and ended up stumbling during the penalty kick, which helped the cunning goalkeeper a lot in defending the kick. At the end of the game, the sly goalkeeper's team ended up winning the match 1-0. The bizarre play went viral and is still widely discussed today. Heavily criticized after the game, including by his coach and teammates, the Swiss goalkeeper has apologized many times and says he now feels ashamed of what he did during the game. And not only are unknown players simulating plays to get some advantage, this also happens with the best players and also in the most important games. Number 2. Our number 2 is one of the cases that also caught everyone's attention. It was a play that happened in Brazil during the World Cup. In the quarterfinals of the competition, Mexico and the Netherlands were competing for a spot in a very balanced game where both teams had the potential to qualify. During a play in the Mexican team's area, the Dutch striker made a play worthy of movie scenes. In a common play dispute, Robin saw the possibility of simulating a penalty kick play because of the distance of the referee in the match. Upon noticing that the Mexican defender's leg was close to his body, the Dutch striker performed a true cat jump, throwing himself to the ground as if he had been strongly hit by the Mexican defender. The play caused much discussion among the players, and as there was no VAR in the play, the referee ended up marking a penalty in the play. With the penalty converted, the game ended 2-1 for Robin's selection, which ended up qualifying for the quarterfinals of the competition. In the end of the game, Robin admitted to the simulation and said he was remorseful. FIFA never punished the Dutch striker at the time, as it was the obligation of the referee to recognize the simulation. Number 3. In third place, we have one of the funniest moments that also happened in Brazil and was widely talked about at the time, which occurred during the match between Atlético Mineiro and São Paulo during the Libertadores Cup. At first glance, the play did not receive much attention, but upon reviewing the play, there is a fact that left everyone surprised. During a throw-in, some players took the opportunity to refresh themselves, and this was the case of the forward 𝗦𝗪𝗓𝗍 Gaucho, who at the time played for the Mineiro team. However, instead of going to drink water on the bench, the Gaucho forward went to the rival team's goal and exchanged some words with the goalkeeper Rogério Ceni, even drinking the same water as the keeper. Upon noticing Ronaldinho's presence in the rival team's area, the other forward from the Mineiro team, Tardelli, informed the throw-in taker, who, upon launching the ball to the forward alone in the small area, made the pass for the goal. In throw-ins, there is no offside, so the goal was considered valid by the referee. The play was widely discussed at the time and caused many laughs from everyone who watched it. Ronaldinho was never punished for the play, and he still enjoys it when people remember the play he made. So, what about it? Have you liked it? Have you subscribed to the channel? What are your thoughts on the players caught cheating? Please leave your comment below using the hashtag #Top10EVT so we can know what you think about this topic. But keep watching until the end to find out more. Number 4. In fourth place, we have another play where the goalkeeper fooled everyone, which happened in the Arabian League. In soccer games, it is very common for goalkeepers to ask other players to tie their shoelaces, as taking off gloves would be too much trouble. However, an innocent-looking play in this game brought a very funny fact. On that occasion, the goalkeeper made sure to untie his own shoe to gain a few more seconds. The play was only discovered much later, and the goalkeeper was never punished for the unfair time gaining method. Number 5. Our fifth play reveals that even the stars can do anything to get an advantage for their team, and it happened in the match between Barcelona and Espanyol during the Spanish Championship. In the game, the Catalan team was losing 1-0 until a play changed the course of the game. Inspired by another Argentine star, Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi made an unforgettable play, not for his talent, but for his cunning. For those who don't remember, during a match in the 1986 World Cup, Diego Maradona scored a hand goal against England in a worldwide known play that was nicknamed La Mano de Dios, or the Hand of God. The play was at 43 minutes in the first half. After the cross from his team's defender, the ball passed through the entire area and Messi took advantage of his hand to redirect the ball into the goal. The Espanyol team complained a lot, but the assistant referee and the referee confirmed the irregular goal, which left the score 1-1 in the first half. Today, Lionel Messi would certainly have been expelled, which did not happen in the game. Messi also scored the second goal for Barca in the match, but the team gave up the 2-2 draw to Espanyol at 44 in the final stage. Number 6. In sixth place, we have another match between national teams that attracted a lot of attention at the time. It took place between Ecuador and Chile, where the Chilean midfield player really innovated in simulating a very strange play. During the game, in a common side throw-in, the midfielder grabbed his marker's hand and brought it to his face, thus simulating an aggression play. The play didn't result in a red card or a goal for his team, but even today the play is remembered for the Chilean striker's audacity. Despite the years and years, the midfielder Brian Carrasco will remain in the memory of all football fans, and not specifically for his talent on the field. And perhaps the play that everyone will remember also took place in the World Cup in Brazil. During the match between Uruguay and Ghana, the Uruguayan striker Suarez simply prevented an African team goal with his hand in a play still. Widely discussed today. However, the play still reserved a surprise for the Ghanaian team. Despite the expulsion of the striker Suarez, the Ghanaian team was unable to convert the penalty kick and goal and ended up losing the shootout. A day of very bad luck for the hardworking African team. Do you remember any other similar play? Leave your like here and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because your contribution is very important to us. Take advantage and share this video and leave some comment with the hashtag #Top10EVT. Agreed?